Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. Okay, so if you're new to our channel, my name is Laniko, and my husband James and I have just concluded a very special journey of walking through our first pregnancy after experiencing a traumatic stillbirth. We were recently successful with bringing home our rainbow baby. And we shared that entire journey and also that very special and emotional labor and delivery experience in our latest vlog. So if you haven't had a chance to see it yet, then what I'll do is I'll leave the link for it here so that you can check it out. I haven't checked in with you guys, man, since Giselle was born, since her birth. And since then I've received numerous, like, how's everything going, messages, texts, calls from some of you. And so in today's video, I'll be doing my very first postpartum update. So let's get into the video. So let me start first by just noting how gracious we are to have had such a phenomenal experience this time around. I don't think I shared this, but throughout my entire pregnancy, my prayer remained the same every single day. And that was a prayer basically for a smooth, easy, and fast labor and delivery process. And literally those were the words and the language that I used and what I would say in my prayers. And guys, if you watch the birth vlog, you'll see that is exactly what we got. Our doctor, she was amazing. And she took us through the medical process, or the medical part of the process, like, impeccably. Afterwards, there were zero complications. I didn't tear, no tears, no medication needed really for anything. Very quick recovery. So for that, we are grateful. And that experience was so different than the last. Speaking of prayers though, I also wanted to take a moment to thank each and every one of you who kept us lifted and encouraged through your prayers. And for quite a few of you, your prayers even translated into gifts of all sorts that you guys sent to us. And I can't even begin to tell you how grateful we are for your generosity. I'm grateful, my husband is grateful, and I know if Giselle had any idea of the prayers and the love that surrounds her, she too would be grateful too. So thank you to all of you so much again. It's so appreciated. So I've been doing well as the new mom. I mean, as you all can imagine, it's just been a lot to get adjusted to. I am a breastfeeding mom, and so that's been going very well. I mean, really, literally from the time Giselle came out, she latched on at the very first opportunity she had, and she has been doing her thing ever since. I do believe that by breastfeeding, it's also been helping me with my weight. So at my most recent weigh-in, like a couple of days ago, I was only 3 pounds away, y'all, from being back at my pre-pregnancy weight. So I'm excited about that. Now, I do breastfeed. However, I also pump and I store breast milk for James to feed her with a bottle. So she's been taking the breast from me for the most part, and then the bottle with breast milk in it from her father. I always knew, even before giving birth, that I wanted to do it this way. James and I even had a conversation about it, and we both knew that giving him the opportunity to share in feedings would pretty much be a big deal for us. So, and that actually helps a lot with, one, taking some of the load off of me, and then two, helping us to just develop somewhat of a schedule, somewhat. Speaking of schedules though, like James and I, we swap out with caring for her basically. So like during the day, we take turns changing her, playing with her, holding, and everything else. The nighttime, that's my shift. And so I'm primarily caring for her during the nighttime because it's just easier for her to stay near me because of the frequent feedings throughout the night. And if y'all know anything about newborns, you know they eat all the time. So as part of my night routine though with her, I do like to make sure I read to her. And so what I have this book of blessings for her, and it's a really good book. And it's what it is blessings for the first year. And I love it because for each day there is a morning blessing and then an evening blessing that I pronounce over her, and then about 3 to 4 scriptures that it gives me to read after the blessing to her as well. So I do also like to read one of her other stories to her a couple of times out of the week as well. So then at about 5:30 or 6-ish in the morning, James takes over as her primary caregiver. So while I just sleep until about mid-morning. So far, our slight schedule is doing okay. It's doing pretty good. But it has its days of not being quite so smooth, of course, as you can imagine. Nothing goes a plan all the time. But so far, I think we're doing well. We're getting used to each other and adjusting to our new life as a family. Lastly, guys, I wanted to talk about the plans for hubby and I's very next video. So throughout this journey, I know that many of you have asked us questions of all sorts, either through private messages, as comments under certain videos, through Facebook and all of that. Not to mention, I did say in my very first video, I believe it was, that when we got to a certain point, James and I would love to do a Q&A. So we thought it would be cool to do just that, a Q&A. Yep, we want to take some time and we want to answer some of you guys' questions and let you guys get to know us a little bit more, especially as we grow here on YouTube. So how we'll do it is this. I figured for maybe 1 week, we'll receive all of your questions. So ask any questions that you would like to know about us, whether you have a question about our journey, whether it be questions about us and our relationship, anything you may have seen in any of our videos, or even if there is something you would like to see from us in our future videos. So if you want to make any suggestions, so ask us anything, make suggestions for future videos, and then send them to us either by private message, commenting on a video, or even on Facebook, because I do plan to put this video there as well. I figure, look, we shared a lot with you guys, and really, truly, you all really do start to feel like family at this point. So anything may be up for a topic. So that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this update, this quick update, and we do look forward to receiving your questions and or suggestions on what you would like to see from us in our future videos. So love you guys, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.